wealth in China is tied directly to real estate. Not stocks, not businesses, not savings accounts, just property. That means they're not just exposed to the crash, they're trapped in it. No safety net, no plan B. This is why millions of families are finally realizing that the one thing they trusted the most, their home, is bleeding value every month. That it won't cover their retirement. It won't help their kids get married. It won't protect them if everything else falls apart. According to a well-respected expert, this housing crisis could be 100 times worse than the 2008 crisis. And no single company shows how dangerous that gamble became better than Evergrande. In the 1990s, China was transforming. Millions of people were leaving rural villages for fast-growing cities. Urbanization was happening at a scale never seen before, and with it came the need for housing. In 1998, China began reforming its housing system. For decades, urban homes were distributed by the state. Now, people could buy their homes outright. That kicked off a massive home buying wave. Developers like Evergrande took full advantage of this and soon became one of the largest developers in the country. At one point in 2018, they were actually the biggest real estate company in all of Asia. The numbers alone made people believe it was too big to fail. But deep down, Evergrande was never built to last. It was a house of cards. And once the winds changed, everything started to collapse. Just like what we saw in the 2008 crisis, if anyone had looked under the hood, they would have realized that some of the practices happening at Evergrande were far from appropriate. Now, due to the sheer scale of the company, a lot of those practices were quite complicated. But here's my attempt at trying to simplify it. Remember earlier how I mentioned that FOMO into real estate was so bad people were buying houses before construction even began?